Good morning. It is the 15th of November, Wednesday, Wednesday, the 15th of November, 2023. Today is a great day because this is the late Macho Man Randy Savage's birthday. Um, it is what it is. So yeah, um, we're looking at strategy and tactics number 37 from 1973. Okay. The reason I want to do this is because I want to look at some games. I want over the next few weeks look at some games that I do not like. Most of the times I feature games and I put games on here that I enjoy um, on some level. But I want to next few weeks I want to put games on here I did not enjoy. I did not like, and this is one of them. Strategy and tactics number 73. Scrimmage is the game within. And while the magazine's fine, we're talking about Ardennes. Magazine's great. As a matter of fact, I was looking over this article on Ardennes and Bataille d'Ardennes, and it's pretty. It's, advertisement for musket and pike. Look at that. Yeah, the magazine is well worth the history within. Austerlitz didn't like that game either, believe it or not. But all right, but we're gonna look at the game. Plastic map covers. Look at that. I gotta say, SPI was on top of things back in the day. Plastic map cover. Yeah, I think that's a winning idea still, instead of the plexi. All right, let's look at the game proper. Counters, obviously, they're the blue 4 and the op 4. Light blue, celeste looking, and then red. There's the sprue, and it's the game Scrimmage. Tactical professional football. And if you want to look at the introduction, it'll say here, Scrimmage is in many respects the ultimate war game. Okay. It combines varieties of movement, combat, and objectives rarely found in actual warfare. Yeah, ultimate war game. The practicality of it is nil, but it's ultimate war game. The amount of strategy and tactics possible in a game of football have been maximized as in no other conflict situation. The number of units is small. The sides are usually evenly matched. Attrition and combat issues are never fatal to the balance of forces. The game is not lost until the very last turn. Yeah, there's some truth to that. I'm not saying there isn't truth to that, and there isn't value in learning strategy through the game of football, right? I do think there is something to that, and I do think that football still, because of the variables, it still isn't. It hasn't been solved, right? American football, if you just could get 3 yards every play, you wouldn't be able to be stopped offensively. But yet, that's the game. Has to do with the players and stuff. So there are things to learn, strategy, tactical situations to learn in there. But we're going to get into some of the problems. And this is the rules. I didn't like the rules like this, but they're okay. Avalon Hill would do this from time to time. They made rules like this with what is that game? Can't remember. They did it from time to time as well, but it's not the best ways to print rules at all. Let's look at the sequence of play. Sequence of play, you've got sequence outlines, okay. The pre-contact game turn. Offensive player turn. Defensive player turn. Game turn record. Okay. And that's pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can find something else over game turn record. And what else would it be? Well, chuta. Yeah, looks like it. That is the well, man. Again, let's open it up. I think I'm missing something here, and I hate to say that, but all right. Another reason I hate this game. I hate these kind of rules. I hate having to try to look at them. I hate having to take this whole thing apart. I hate it. There are situations I do like that, and there are some tables in here. That's fine, but booklet form is far superior than whatever you're giving me here. This is just annoying, right? Annoying. All of it's annoying. Sequence of play continues here. An interception. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're not even going to get into it. Yes, I've attempted to play this. This is why we're having this video. It's not a game I really like. And here's the map. This is the old S&Ts. So the maps are almost on, what is that? Almost newsprint, right? And not really, but feels almost like newsprint. So there's the map. Fine. I'm fine with the map. Map doesn't bother me, even though it's a map doesn't bother me at all. Here are some things that bother me about the game. As I can remember, it's been years since I've played it. So I've attempted to play it. There's no way you're going to get a whole game, football game in this. If you play a whole football game of this, then my goodness, it's going to take a year. Sorry, I'm getting worked up. It's just a long game, and it does attempt to simulate a football game on the field, but the simulation part of it is so thought out and slow. It's the same with regular wars. I get that, but the simulation part of it, but that you can think out. Football, most people who play a football game, they want it to be somewhat fast, and this is just not. It's sluggish. It's tiresome. It's just not fun. And people can say that, well, ASL can be that way, and it certainly can. I'm not saying it cannot, but most people who play ASL, excuse me, tired. ASL, most of them aren't going into actual combat. If you want to simulate actual combat, the closest thing to actual combat, if you want to simulate it, go play paintball, right? A tactical situation. Serious game of paintball. And it still doesn't simulate it. But here's the other thing. We watch football on TV. And watching football on TV and understanding how football is played at real speed, and this can get bogged you down and get rather boring. It's not like one of the old replay games, which some of those I even liked. I even like some of those. This though it does focus on the tactics, and it bogs down and gets tiresome, in my opinion. I hate to say that, because this is a game that was designed by Jim Dunnigan. I think part of that's the problem. Jim Dunnigan never was a sports fan. He knows little about sports. He knows a lot about most everything else, but very little about sports. So, I think that's part of it. And it is what it is. It's one of those games I will not be revisiting anytime soon. If someone paid me I might not play it. I just don't enjoy it. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I think it works, but I do not enjoy it. And it's been years since I've played it, so I'm getting aggravated just thinking about it now. I I have set it up, and pushed counters in one turn, I think, by myself in a solitaire play. And yeah, I'm not even doing that. So it is what it is. It's a great way to think of it. I think the idea is neat, but the execution isn't that good. I just don't like it. And like I said, if you want to play a football game, play a football game. You got several, right? You got the you got several of those football games you can play, the board games, and with the fast action deck and all that. But yeah, this isn't the way to go, I do not think. But again, neat game. I'm not going to get rid of it. I most of the time don't get rid of games if they have some kind of something that's sort of innovative in there. And this is, I don't know if it's innovative, but it is. Looking at, I don't know another game that looks at football like a war situation, as if it's a war game and as if it's a tactical war game. So yeah, but it's one of those games I don't like too much. And like I said, I hate that because I love Jim Dunnigan. I think Jim Dunnigan's just do. But yeah, all right. That's about it. I don't have nothing else to say. I probably went on too long when the games I do not like. So, yeah, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you can explain it to me and what I'm missing in the game, right? Maybe if I'm looking at it the wrong way. But, yeah, it's just one of those I don't like. And y'all have a great day. It's November. Thanksgiving will be next week, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm not at home right now. My wife told me on Monday she picked the rest of the figs off the fig tree. The fall figs give spring, summer, and fall figs. Pick the fall figs. I understand that when I go get home, I'm going to pick the rest of my tomatoes this week, ripe ones and non-ripe ones. I love fried green tomatoes, and that'll be it. That'll be it for a season. Thanksgiving will be next week, and it is what it is, man. Winter is upon us. So maybe it's already pretty cold where you are. Maybe it's already snowed where you are. I hope not. But gosh, y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. And what are some games you don't like? I've always thought that you can tell a lot more about somebody about the games they don't like than by the games they like. I like a lot of games, but this one's one I don't like. All right. Talk at you soon. Bye-bye.